Donald Trump took the stand today in the New York City civil fraud case that he's involved in, and it went horribly. Judge Engoron had to tell Donald Trump's lawyers at multiple points that they needed to get control of their client because he was rambling. He was going on and on. At one point, he interrupted the New York City Attorney General's counsel and told them how he would have worded the question that he was being asked. I mean, the idiocy of this guy is truly remarkable and out there for everyone to see today. Well, I mean, I guess out there for everyone to read about today because it wasn't being broadcast, which, I cannot wait for Georgia, the Georgia trial to take place, because in Georgia, they will be airing Donald Trump if he ever takes the witness stand. They'll be airing this trial. So it'll be great to actually see this moron be scolded by the judge. An embarrassing moment took place today where Donald Trump didn't know that he wasn't president in 2021. He tried to use the White House as an excuse for him not having to do anything to do with his 2021 Trump Organization tax filings. He said, I wasn't worried about that. I was worrying about the world because I was in the White House. And the New York Attorney General Counsel had to remind him that, sir, you weren't president in 2021. I mean, it doesn't get more cringe than that to have a former president on trial for fraud, take the witness stand, and try to use the presidency as his defense. And he doesn't even know the years he was president. So again, going back to Donald Trump's lawyers being commanded to get control of their client, the judge wasn't having any of Trump's games and was scolding Trump and the lawyers throughout the day, which led us to Alina Habba taking a break during the lunch break of the afternoon and going out to whine to reporters about the judge.
You have a right to hire a lawyer who can stand up and say something when they see something wrong. But I was told to sit down today. I was yelled at, and I've had a judge who is unhinged slamming a table. Let me be very clear. I don't tolerate that in my life. I'm not going to tolerate it here. And you know what? You shouldn't either.
I mean, these children, these babies, it's not going their way. So, of course, what do? It's, he was mean to me. Oh, this screams sexism. Right, Alina, or you're a terrible lawyer. Donald Trump is a terrible witness, human president, just being, whatever you want to call him. You're all terrible. So you're going to be scolded when you act in a deplorable way in the courtroom. That's what judges do. Now, that's one side of the story. And then you have the Attorney General coming out and giving her breakdown of how the afternoon went.
Defendant and the Trump Organization. He rambled, he hurled insults, but we expected that. At the end of the day, the documentary evidence demonstrated that, in fact, he falsely inflated his assets to basically enrich himself and his family. He continued to persistently engage in fraud. The numbers don't lie. And Mr. Trump obviously can engage in all of these distractions, and that exactly what he did, what he committed on the stand today, engaging in distractions and engaging in name calling. But I will not be bullied. I will not be harassed. This case will go on. We look forward to hearing the testimony of Ivanka Trump on Wednesday, and then we plan on closing our case. And then there'll be some motions on Thursday. And then the defense will present their case in chief. Justice will prevail. And it's important that all of you understand that we have already been victorious in our motion for summary judgment. And now we look forward to disgorgement and to the remaining counts in our action against Donald Trump and his repeated and consistent fraud against the citizens of the great state of New York.
Do you believe
Now, the juxtaposition of those two clips easily summarizes how the day went for Donald Trump and how it went for the state. You have Alina Habba out of control. She's loathing going back into the courtroom. She is borderline out of control in that brief little statement to the press, all because the judge scolded her. And then you have Letitia James, who is calm, in control, knew what games Donald Trump and his lawyers were going to play, and ultimately says the facts, the numbers don't lie, and justice will be served. So, terrible day for Donald Trump, and a bright day for justice in New York City and in the United States of America. If you agree, let me know down in the comments what you thought about today. If anything stood out to you, I think it was pretty remarkable that Donald Trump tried to say that he was president in 2021 and then had to be reminded in front of a courtroom of hundreds of people. I mean, how embarrassing. That has to be my pretty much highlight of the day. But let me know what you think. I'm looking forward to reading your comments, both on Facebook and on YouTube. You can be sure to catch the videos on Facebook over at facebook.com/RFLCTVID, ReflectVid, and then over on YouTube at youtube.com/ReflectNews. For Reflect, my name is Brendan Plank. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.